E died, I was close to E. You know what I mean? E would come pick me up, like jump in. When Tomica took over, it was the business because where the money at, right? The strife was there. I had a fallout with Tomica about my solo album because I took my solo album back to Ruthless.
I'm home court, instead in trial.
How did it affect you personally? You know, when E died.
Oh man. I mean, I was really like, I was really shocked, man, you know, because it seemed like everybody was dying. I felt like, you know, me personally, the album we had out that we did independently was called Faces of Death, ironically. So I'm thinking like, damn, did we curse ourselves and naming our shit this, you know what I'm saying? Because we had just lost Wally, Terry, Boo, a lot of people died. You know what I mean? So we had that album out. So me being so enthralled in the creation and naming albums and trying to make it a concept and things like that, I'm like, damn, did we curse our shit? You know what I'm saying? So when E died, I was close to E. You know what I mean? E would come pick me up, like jump in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, not as the leader of Bone Thugs and Harmony, but as really the spokesman.
Right.
That was always made plays. I made the plays in this group. You know what I mean? I talked to Eazy-E. So he would come pick me up and be like, man, I ain't gonna never do y'all wrong. I remember one time he showed me a check for $80,000 to Ice Cube. He like, I ain't fucking him. Look, I gotta pay him this, right? He was trying to win art because, you know, he had that stigma of doing artists wrong.
Yeah.
So I would ask him, like, nigga, don't play with us, E.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't got nothing. Like you all we got, and we bonded. You know what I'm saying? So when he died and we couldn't see him, it seemed like it was a dream, like a prank. You know what I mean? Of AIDS. Because we was with him in New York. You know what I mean? New York, November. We went to New York. First time I had a leather coat. Eazy-E buys leather coats. He out there with a Pendleton on like your daughter, button all the way up to the top. This shit was blue though.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? But the same style. That right there, that Eazy-E, Lokes on, kicking it strong, wrestling with us, kicking it. That was November. December, they say, boom, he got a common cold. You know what I mean? He went from a common cold to February. It was like, oh, he HIV positive. And then to February to March, oh, he full blown. Oh, end of March, he dead. We got a brand new album coming out.
East 99.
Yeah, like, and he was proud of it. And he was like, he was a Bone member, man. Trust me. That nigga look at everything from the end of the days, hair braided, looking like, all right, you know what I'm saying? He had his hair braided, his Lokes on. He was ready. He was Bone ready. You know what I'm saying? So that shit tore me up, man. You know what I mean? Like, I was confused.
What do you feel about the conspiracy surrounding his death? Do you feel like it was something more to it? Or do you feel like it was really AIDS or?
I mean, shit, I probably helped spread that conspiracy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I made songs about it and everything because it was just unheard of. But now I'm more educated on how somebody can have that in them and then become sick and then, you know what I mean, and realize it too late. So, you know, and I try not to even go there no more. It's like God called him home when he called him home. And I'm just so grateful that me and my niggas was those niggas that he bonded with and he passed that torch to us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm Eazy-E forever.
Right. I see you rep for him hard.
Forever, man. I mean, every company wanted us.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted us. I was like, fuck that. Like, we with E, man. We gonna hold this company up, and we had, and it was rifts.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. I
saying?
was
We
just
was
finna go to
growing
that. I was
pains.
just about to go to that. So, I mean, unfortunately, Eazy dies 95. And so now Tomica steps into power. And I guess is Jerry still around?
Well, it was well, Jerry was kind of in the picture,
Yeah.
but far gone because Eazy-E removed Jerry.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So he was a step back, but he was still
But he's
trying to
still
fight.
kind of, yeah,
He was
yeah.
still fighting. But it wasn't Tomica immediately. It was Ron Sweeney stepped in. The courts appointed Ron Sweeney
The attorney.
as the acting person over the company. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Okay.
So
Ron was this guy?
yeah, Ron.
I'm really close to Ron's son, Jock,
Yeah,
and his
Okay.
like.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ron Sweeney came in, and Ron Sweeney straightened out a lot of things. There was a lady by the name of Cassandra Ware.
I know Cassandra Ware.
Cassandra
Yeah.
Ware, she's so dope.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love her, man. But,
I've told the story about Cassandra Ware a million times on this show because we were trying to get with Ruthless, me and my group. And Cassandra Ware used to answer the phones over there at Ruthless.
Yeah.
And I used to talk to her almost every week, trying to get E to hear the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cassandra,
She was nice as hell.
brainiac,
She was
boy.
nice as hell.
Man, she creative. She was so
Yeah.
boy, moving. Them horses in the carriages and all that
Yeah.
on the MTV and all that was Cassandra, man.
Yeah, yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to Cassandra. Wow, that's crazy. You brought
Yeah.
back. Yeah, that's a memory. So now, like you say, the label, things are changing. Y'all kind of still fresh on the label. You got a lot of success, a lot of things moving fast. You guys y'all kind of hit a wall, or I should say, you start bumping heads with Tomica. Was it Tomica or was it just the label in general?
It was both.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But see, we all had a different perspective on Tomica.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we all had a different relationship with Tomica, with Cassandra, with Ron, like everybody, you know, that because it's at that time the wedges was starting to be drawn. You know what I'm saying? Like it was people coming in when we was at the first studio. It was like, nigga, nobody can get close to us.
Exactly.
Eazy-E wouldn't let nobody. So now it's people coming in. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is developing their individual personalities and people picking us apart. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, when Tomica took over, it was the business because where the fuck the money at, right? And at the same time, she was creative too. So she was getting in the video, the Black Nigga Killer video.
I remember that.
Niggas
Yeah.
looking around
Yeah,
like, man, what
yeah,
this motherfucker doing? And
MC
shit. I'm
Ren was
like,
in the motherfucker. I remember that.
yeah, I'm like, well, and I kind of felt like it might be the Libra in me, but I'm just like, you know, shit, you know, she let her live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motherfucker want to live, let him live. Let's just rock this shit.
Right.
Fuck complaining about everything, nigga. Let's just go. That's always been my attitude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the strife was there. I had a fallout with Tomica about my solo album because I took my solo album back to Ruthless.
Right.
You know,
I
didn't want to do Make My Day Up in the Snow at Big Bear. I wanted a marching band. I wanted to be on a football field. Bum, 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 bum. And I was forced to do that. So I was mad.
Yeah.
So we fell out, but we made up because I understood business. You know what I'm saying? So individually we were slowly becoming ourselves. We was this one unit to where Bone Thugs and Harmony, when we was developing ourselves, we was more of a democracy, you know. Majority rules.
Right.
It's 5 of us. It always worked wonders for us. So if
Yeah.
3 niggas say, you know what I mean, then you get the other 2 got to roll. I mean, so majority rule got us a long way.
I'm holding court, it's standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? Karma's on the way. What goes around comes around, karma's on the way. There's nothing you could do now, you gotta pay.